Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nika here with your daily neuro nugget. I even changed my shirt for you guys. This is the second video of the day because I have time. And I have a lot in my heart. I need to just info dump to you guys at this very moment. I did just upload a video on another case, but this one we're gonna focus on the IDAHO4 because some of you guys reached out to me, you creeped and you found me on Instagram and you're like, Nika, please talk about the revenge theory. So here we are. By the way, if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and go watch all the old videos because I have covered the revenge theories quite heavily. So go watch those videos and guess what I found? Look. That's how you know my information is legit. I have a super police badge, too legit to quit. So let's talk about the revenge theory. This video is going to ruffle some feathers. Why? Because you guys don't like when people talk bad about dead people, which is very understandable. So here we are getting ready to poke the bear and peeve some of you off. By the way, if you have not watched today's video, go watch that because I'm still on this cup of tea. Multi-organ failure. That's why you don't take advice from YouTube. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Talk to your doctor. You will not sue me. Therefore, this revenge theory holds water, in my opinion. Why? Because Kaylee and Maddie and Ethan and Xana were not perfect people. Nobody is a perfect human being. Not me, not you, not them. But when people pass, we like to portray the best aspects of them. In this case, we want to say they were beautiful, perfect angels that never did anything wrong. And then we like to say it was the evil, demonic frat boys. And that is great. That is great if we want to talk about that. But when we come back to Earth, we realize maybe these people were not so perfect. Is it possible that Kaylee and Maddie were the intended original targets and then Xana and Ethan were collateral damage? Let me know what you think about that down in the comments below. Now, I've talked about this before, and when the 4chan post first started with the IDAHO4 case, there were so many rumors that quickly spread about Kaylee and Maddie that they were, sure, gorgeous physically, but inside that they were rotten human beings, that they were very good at bullying other women. Now, I cannot confirm nor deny these because it's 4chan. We don't know. I did cover Hannah Clear, who unalived herself accidentally, allegedly. This young, beautiful girl at the same university. In those 4chan posts, people said that she was bullied by Kaylee and Maddie. Again, we don't know if that's true or not, but is it possible that a family member of Hannah's or a friend of Hannah said, you know what, she did this to herself because they bullied her. She couldn't handle the pain, the bullying, the hate. And now we're gonna take this into our own hands and have these people pay. So it is plausible, but I think something else is more plausible. Another type of deep, dark, secretive hatred, jealousy, revenge, who is often seen in crimes by people who are close to the victims, usually very close friends or family members. Now, Dylan and Bethany Funk. For some reason, Bethany Funk was not really mentioned in the PCA. Why do you think that is? I want to know what you think about that because in almost every single PCA that I've ever read, they tried to put in as many people, especially if they were at the crime scene, within the PCA. You know why? So that the judge doesn't throw it out. You want to seal the deal. The more, the merrier. The more people, the merrier. But in this one, magically, Bethany Funk left out. Now, women love to hate women, especially when those women are beautiful and happy and easygoing. They just have a light energy to them. And I'm gonna tell you a little story here. In one of my jobs, one of my very first jobs, I had a horrible time. I basically ended up leaving the job because of women bullying me. I was 20, there was like a 50-year-old who was probably very insecure, who probably had marital issues, and who bullied anyone who she thought was attractive or a threat to her marriage. Now, I was clueless. I was like, hi. I was naive and young and friendly towards everybody. Now, her and her husband would always sit in the cafeteria and have lunch together. And when they would get up and be done with lunch, they would kind of pass through my table, and the guy would do what guys do. They acknowledge your presence and they do this nod, like, and he would do that, and I would smile. And apparently she thought that was dangerous and that I was an SLUT because I was smiling at him. But again, I was just being naive and friendly, not understanding that people can be very resentful just because you smile at somebody else. But now I know better. So anyway, this 50-year-old lady, by the way, she was like 6 foot tall and like 300 pounds. I don't know if that matters or not, but I'm trying to point out that she probably had low self-esteem. I'm sure there's some heavier people that have high self-esteem, but this one, low self-esteem. And she spread a horrible rumor about me. Not only that, but she got a bunch of women to basically ostracize me from the facility. And this facility, you needed to be very good at teamwork. So it made my life a living hell because of these women hating and ostracizing me. Everything was extremely difficult. And they ended up keying my vehicle. Not only that, but one of them, when I was exiting the work area, tried to attack me. Thank God I had bear spray on me. Basically, I ended up quitting. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that women and men can hate people just because they look a certain way. And I was quiet. I was reserved. I didn't talk to anybody. I just did my job. I was like a meek little mouse, introverted meek mouse who was friendly, smiled. But even then, that got me that much hate. Now here we have Kaylee and Maddie, who are just these two beautiful girls, and Xana, of course. Beautiful girls. But the videos and the footage that I have seen of Kaylee and Maddie, they seem very outgoing. They seem very free spirited, very light. I can relate. I see Maddie and Kaylee, you know, they're hugging their guy friends and they're ordering food, and they just seem so easygoing, so chill. That alone can trigger people. Making friends easily, being friendly towards others, being content with your life can make other people hate you. Yeah, I know it's sad, but it is the way the world works. Unfortunately, it is quite common. It is also common for men to envy women. I've had people tell me, oh, it must be nice to have a husband who takes care of you. It must be nice. I wish I had that. I wish I was taken care of by a man. Okay, well, go get a man. Go get a man. No one's stopping you. That is the world we live in. So, what do you think? Do you think it is possible that these girls triggered somebody else's insecurities, that the other person with the insecurities said, you know what, we must delete them off the planet forever? I don't know about you, but when I look at statistics, we know that these crimes often take place with people who are close to them. They like to say, this was a crime of passion. This was a crime of passion and hate and rage. But most people don't have hate and rage towards people they don't know. And Santa himself, the prosecutor himself, has said that Kohberger never stalked the victims. So who in the world could possibly hate these girls so much that they felt the need to delete them off of the planet forever? I don't know, but this motherly, maternal instinct tells me that Dylan looks very jealous. In a lot of the pictures, she's giving them this weird side eye. I don't know. Bad vibes. And when people see Dylan, they're like, but she's beautiful, she's so perfect, she could never, she's like a great friend, she could never hurt anybody, she's just amazing. bias. That is bias. Please go watch the other video that I uploaded today, because that is going to show you what beautiful girls, young girls, are capable of doing to their own loved ones. It's horrifying and disturbing. So that's your warning for that. That's it for the day, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Please leave a like, leave me a comment, and of course, leave me a dopamine-inducing emoji. I would really appreciate that. You guys take care. Have a good night.